Oh, now y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification. So anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified. ASAP Rocky, you can hop right on that motherfucker with me, you feel me? We can just kick it and we can just vibe. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, 5 years ago, I was bad off on the dope. About 5 years ago, you feel me? It wasn't looking good for your boy. Now, within me being on the dope, I realized a couple things. One, I'm losing hella weight. I see it. You know what I'm saying? But to a dope head, or let me not say that, to like a druggie, you don't care. You see you looking sick. You see you looking hella skinny. And you really don't care. Alright? Now, some OGs in the gang could be on the dope, and you would never know they on dope. Like, you would never know. And it'll shock the hell out you when you find out. You be like, what? Ain't no way he on dope, bro. Nah, look at him. He look healthy, bro. Nah, he on dope, Key. You gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get some proof. You hear me? The proof is in the pudding. But a lot of OGs, you know what I'm saying, they be on that dope and you would never know. One thing about the dope is motherfucker always say, I got that dope stick. That what? That dope stick. That dope stick is when you own it, and it's different for it's different for people. Alright? For it's not everybody don't got dope stick. Okay? Now, read between the lines when I say dope stick. Alright, I'm not talking about nothing you smoke dope out of. No, I'm talking about him downstairs. Alright? Motherfucker be like, I got that dope stick, and I'll punish some that come around when I'm on that dope. And for some people, this is true. For some people, bro, they get on that and they turn into Superman. I'm talking about they ain't getting soft. They just real stiff. And ain't nothing you can do about it but take it. You hear me? I'm talking about this motherfucker be up all night and he going all night going hard. That's some people, okay? Other people like me, when I had got on the dope, my shit was like a turtle going back in the shell on some shit. You feel me? I'm talking about my shit was like wrinkled, like extra skin hanging off. This nigga done sucked into my body and shit. I'm like, what's going on? You ain't never did this before. Like, come on, bro. You feel? It was embarrassing. But at the same time, me and, you know what I'm saying, whoever I was with at the time, you know, if you know, you know. We wasn't fucking around though. You feel me? She went her way. Me and the kids went our way. You know what I'm saying? So I was just doing the dope. And at that time, I wasn't even talking to no females. Before my wife came back in my life, I was not talking to no females. Like, I didn't even care about talking to no females at all. You hear me? So I'm on the dope. I'm rolling the boat. And for those of y'all who wondering, like, well, what he talking about? What was he on? Like, what? They let me know you don't be watching my videos. Okay? I got multiple videos telling y'all what exactly happened. You hear me? Go do your homework, nigga. But for those of y'all who just joining me, I appreciate that. I was on the Billy Crystal. I was on the ice. You hear me? That's as far as I'm gonna take it. Black folk not really gonna tell you shit like that. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't got nothing to hide. Yes, I was on the Billy Crystal. That glass. That ice cream. You hear me? So, for me, I didn't know the effects until one day I'm cooling. I'm in the hotel room with the white boys. It's the first time I done did the dope. And as I'm hitting it, well, at first, let me not get ahead of myself. At first, they sitting up here doing this shit in front of me. And I'm like, I know they lying, bro. Y'all ain't got no respect for y'all, so bro. Y'all just in front of me doing the dope, huh? Alright, so I'm blowing down on my gas, you feel me? Boom. I come out the bathroom, they still blowing down. I say, damn, that's crazy. So with me just sitting there looking at it for so long, I'm like, bro, look, let me hit it. What's happening, bitch? Let me hit it. They're like, alright, bet. I hit it. I hit it a couple times. They had to roll the bowl for me, because I didn't know what I was doing. So as I'm hitting it. I'm not getting that high feeling like you would if you were smoking on the pack, right? If you were smoking on that Zah. That Zah hit you, oh, you know what I'm talking about? When that Zah pack hit your ass and that bitch strong, but your ass gonna be coughing and shit on some shit, Jimmy. This wasn't that type of high. Or this wasn't that type of, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm hitting it, big ass clouds coming out. Now I'm intrigued by how big these clouds came out and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you, and I don't condone in none of this. I'm just telling y'all my life and what I had to go through, right? But as I was hitting it, I'm not realizing that I'm getting high. I'm looking at the situation like, man, this shit, like, what the fuck? Like, this is, like, there ain't no, what the effect it? The effect had already started when you put your mouth on that motherfucker and you hit it. The effect had already started, all right? Later on that night, I'm realizing I can't go to sleep. And I'm trying to figure out, why can't I go to sleep? You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So, and I'm hella horny. I go into the bathroom. When I pull down my pants to sit down on the toilet, you know, I used to get don't judge me. Don't judge me for what I'm about to say. I used to get like a towel, you know, and sit down and put that bit in between, you know, where I drop my pants, so ain't nothing getting on my underwear, on my shorts or pants or whatever, you know. So when I get done, it's boom, right there on the towel. So I set up, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 put the towel down, boom. When I see him, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you so shrimpy, boy? Like, you ain't never been like this. Fucking, why I got extra skin coming on my... Why are you rolling into my body? Like, what's going on? He was shrimpy. All right? And I didn't realize it was because of the dope. So I immediately just like, fuck it. Right? Try to get one off. That didn't work. Not only was I not getting hard, I was not getting that feeling, that sensation that I was looking for. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't getting none of that. So in my mind, I'm kind of thinking like, something ain't right. And on top of that, I'm rubbing you raw, kinfolk. Maybe I need to stop. That's what I tell myself. Like, maybe I need to stop. So I stopped. You know what I'm saying? Came out the bathroom. They're like, you good? I was like, yeah. I had to just take a shit, you know what I'm saying? They're like, all right. So out the blue, one of them ended up breaking the pipe. Boom, he broke that bit. And now they into it. They mad about, you know what I'm saying, the pipe being broke. One thing about a dope head that I realized growing up too, like as far as being in that little community, that little scene for that little bit of time, they are creative. Okay? These motherfuckers then broke the pipe, scraped up all the residue up out that bit, got everything up out that pipe and made a makeshift pipe. Blew my mind. We was still in that big getting high. Next day, we went to Walmart, thugged it out, didn't go to sleep. Next day, I'm in that bit working like a whole zombie. You hear me? Boss man came in and was like, what's wrong with Keith? They're like, ain't nothing wrong with him. Nah, something wrong with him, bro. Like, what's up? We let him smoke the ice. What? We let him smoke the ice. Get him some Gatorade, goddamn it. So, Soup mad as hell because they let me smoke this dope. He know that I don't smoke that shit, bro. He know. So, a little bit of time went by. I did it probably like another time with them. And then I started to go back in town. Going back in town, your mind gets curious about what you just did. So it's a dude named Ro. If you don't know Ro, you know, Ro was a dude we thought was the police. You know what I'm saying? We had named him 6. We named him 12. Then he started pulling police ass moves, so we named him 6. Then he went from 6 to 3, from 3 to Ro. Okay? All his screw crib went out the window when he pulled out a half a L out of his sock after we got done working. Everybody else then brought zips. We out of time for a whole week, and all you got is a half a blunt that came out your sock. We good on that, bro. So, Ro asked me one day, like, hey, bro, he's like, hey, you think I get a ride, you know what I'm saying, to my house? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm kind of like brushing him off, like, man, like, and he asked me, he say, hey, I asked you something, like, what's up? He like, man, you ever smoked that glass? Now I'm playing stupid. What you talking about? Boom, he pull it out. I'm talking about this right here. I'm like, nah, but shit, what you trying to do? He's like, man, give me a ride, bro. And you know what I'm saying? We can do this right. I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm like, hey, what? You ain't got like no little piping now? Cause I seen people like with the pipe and shit, you know, or I don't know, but I'm just asking, like, nah, bro, we finna snort it off this dollar bill. Snort it off the dollar bill? Wait a minute. So basically, we didn't snort it off the dollar bill. Basically, what he did was he crushed that bitch up, you know what I'm saying, on like the little middle piece, the little middle console. And he rolled up the dollar, you know what I'm saying, and boo 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 in both nostrils, you feel me? So we did that and shit. And my mom thinking like, this dude, we snorting dope off a dollar bill, bro. I know he gonna go to McDonald's and get these folk this money, bro. I know he gonna go to County Market or motherfucking Kroger's or something and get these folk this dope money right here, boy. You hear me? So we ended up doing, I went, you know what I'm saying, to his house, you know what I'm saying? He had got us a couple more lines in. So we were just thugging, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, I remember how horny I was that first time I did this. And I'm with my BM at the time, so I'm like, bro, I'm finna go home and try to max her ass out. I got home, realized he was back shrimpy. So at this point in time, I'm thinking to myself, okay, every time I do this, I get shrimpy. I do not have the dope stick. You will hear a motherfucker talking, boy, when I get on that dope, boy, I swear to God, boy, I be punishing shit, boy. I couldn't say that. I couldn't even open up my mouth to even think about saying some shit like that. Because I knew what time it was. It was embarrassing. Okay? Embarrassing. So I'm still sneaking and geeking, doing my thing, you feel me? So me and the girl I was with or whatever at the time, we was all thugging, her ain't it, we all thugging, right? She says, you know, they both come in and be like, hey, you know, how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, getting on the dope? And I was like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying, we get on the dope. Because at that point in time, I was trying to mend our relationship. And I thought that we both got on the dope, it'll mend our relationship, right? That's what I thought. I gotta keep it a bean though. That was some of the dumbest shit I could ever think of my life. Honestly. Drugs is not gonna, if you going through something, bro, please don't think drugs is gonna make your relationship better. Cause it's not. It's gonna make it worse, to be honest with you. It's gonna make it worse. So I get on the dope with her. We all get on the dope, you feel me? We all thugging, you know what I'm saying? So the first night, she was like, look, I'm gonna go to bed, you know what I'm saying? Just wait on me. Like, I don't want you doing it without me. And I was like, all right. She went to bed. I immediately went over and was, man, where's that? What's happening? She like, come on. So I'm playing stupid. Like, you gotta show me how to do it. You gotta show me how to do it. So she showed me. She, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, huh, you know what I'm saying? Just whenever you, and I don't condone this. I'm just telling y'all. She's like, whenever, you know what I'm saying, that bit go in, we're gonna melt it down, and then we're gonna roll it. You know what I'm saying? Let that liquid hit the bottom of that bowl. When that liquid hit the bottom of that bowl, you know what I'm saying, we're going to hit it again. And then, you know, we're going to make it hard. And every time you hit it, make sure you hit this spot. Anytime you see like a little brown spot in the bowl, make sure you hit that spot. That's how the smoke going to come up. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, bet. So she hit it a couple times for me. And I was like, I think I got it. Which at this point in time, I knew what I was doing somewhat. So I'm hitting it. Oof. Smoke coming out. I'm the only one in the bathroom, so you know I'm geeking. You know what I'm saying? I'm geeking hard as fuck, cause they're like all this smoke. You feel me? It's just amazing. Like, and like I said, I don't condone in this, bro, and I don't wish this on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck around and hit that bitch a couple times. You feel me? I'm loaded now. Like, now I know what it feels like to be high off of this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loaded and shit. I'm cooling, and I go back to the room now. At this point in time, excuse me. At this point in time, we stayed at her auntie house, so she had this big ass room in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like the bottom of her house on some shit. So it was like this curtain and shit. So like nobody, like everybody was outside, like the adults and shit was outside. Like I seen them or whatever. So I'm on the floor once again, like a little jackrabbit, trying to get one off. But once again, my shit is in my stomach and it's extra skin and I'm rubbing them raw. But I actually get one off this time. Bow, get one off. But I'm still horny as hell. So I'm like, damn, this ain't it, bro. Like, you feel me? Next day, my little ass, she get up, she, you know what I'm saying? She like, you did that last night? I said, yeah. She like, I thought I told you to wait on me. And I was like, man, look, bro, you fell asleep. Like, after that, downhill. I'm not even gonna hold you. Everything went downhill right after that, right? So, time went by. She ended up being MIA. And now I got the kids. But I'm not tripping because I'm getting spoon-fed this dope. To me, this is heaven on earth. And that is not no disrespect to heaven. But for me, at that time, me getting high like that, it was heaven on earth. Like, I was just thugging. I was doing me. Like, it wasn't nothing you could tell me to make me want to stop, to make me want to quit, to make me want to change. You know what I'm saying? But I never, ever once had the dope stick. Now, as time went on, I ended up getting in contact with, you know what I'm saying, somebody who I was real cool with. It was a female, real cool with her. You know what I'm saying? Man, I always kicked it, you know what I'm saying? And she was good people. So, she ended up coming over to my apartment one night, right? She had a little drive. She came over to my apartment. Ooh, came over, you know what I'm saying? And we in that bit thugging. Now, before she came over, I had a pack. I had the dope on me, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't had no bowl. I used to like to smoke it out the bowl. I never liked to snort it, you know, because that shit'll burn your nose and shit. Like, I just didn't like this shit. I just liked the bowl. But I didn't have a bowl. You know what I'm saying? The auntie had dropped me off a little pack. Huh, you good, boom. I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no pipe. So I was like, fuck. All right, whatever. I'm just snorting it. And all day I've been out in this bitch snorting, going hard as hell, right? So later on that night, old girl come through. I'm not realizing, because I'm so excited about her coming through, I'm not realizing that I don't have the dope stick. And like I said, for those of y'all who don't listen, dope stick is him downstairs on the dope. I wasn't stiff. I wasn't. So, man, I go in there, bit, you know what I'm saying? It's foreplay action right now. It's foreplay action on her. I do it, boom. Then she try to get me foreplay. It wasn't growing at all. I'm talking, this shit was embarrassing, bro. Like, I'm like, oh my fucking God, like, what the fuck? So she like, man, you good? I'm like, I don't know, like, I know what it is. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, she was like, oh, it must be you used to your baby mama. And I was like, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro, you feel me? So I'm drove, I couldn't really do what I wanted to do, you feel me? And I'm realizing real quick, like, okay, I know this dope stick ain't it, but how long does it last? So I do an experiment. I stopped doing dope for 3 days. Felt like shit. But on that third day, going to that fourth day, he returned back to life. It's alive! He turned back to life like it was nothing. You hear me? I'm like, oh, what the fuck, man? Now you wanna, okay. So then I was like, let me try something. I told a girl, like, hey, come back through, you feel me, this weekend on some shit, woo. This is like on like a Monday, you feel me? And she was gonna come on a Saturday. So Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, right, was my days. So Monday, Tuesday, I'm rolling, I'm doing me, I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, I'm thugging. So by like Tuesday night going into Wednesday, I stopped, boom. So when I stopped, I'm like, all right, I got a 3-day window, let's see what's popping. That Saturday came around, bro, when she came back through, knocked that ass down. So at that point, I was like, okay, I'm not that guy. I'm not that dope stick guy. I'm not. I'm just me. I'm just Key. And we're going to keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we rocked it. A lot of people who be doing certain things, motherfuckers be on the beans, motherfuckers be on the pills, you know what I'm saying, them balls, motherfuckers be on sticks, like whatever it is you do. Certain people got that dope stick on there. You'll fuck around and get with somebody, they on something, you know they on something, they knock your ass down, and you be like, ooh, he had that dope stick, girl. Nah, he punished my shit. You feel me? And then other guys, they ain't got it. And I was one of them who didn't have it, bro. And it was embarrassing as hell. You hear me? I'm gonna tell you something else that's embarrassing. When you on the dope and you drown in the tub and somebody gotta come get you, and the dope stick just, you see what I'm saying? He all embarrassing. Cause when I drowned in the tub, somebody came in there and got me, and I know they seen what they seen. And when I tell you, bro, it's shit embarrassing, like, but at the time, like, I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm damn near unconscious under the water on some shit. But dope stick and me did not match. Now, I had a couple partners, you know what I'm saying, who, they might not have been on dope, but them boys on them pills, them beans, whatever they was on. And that's what they'd be telling me. Boy, I got that dope stick, boy, on me, boy, I be punishing shit. But nah, boy, when I be on them beans, boy, when I be on that triple stack, boy, man, my shit don't, man, what? Now, let me say this. I'm not even gonna hold you. I used to be on the beans bad, right? I used to be on them beans bad. If you don't know what beans is, that's just X pills, you know what I'm saying? They just call them beans. They just X pills. When I was on the beans, boy, I'm talking about now, you real deal can bump and grind all night long. Now, you gonna periodically take breaks. You might want to smoke you some, go get you some Kool-Aid out the refrigerator on some baby boy type shit, you feel me? But you gonna get right back to it. You gonna get right back to hunching. You know what I'm saying? And when I was on them beans, man, it was different. It was different. But when I got on the dope, I was like, nah, this ain't it, bro. Like, this ain't it. This ain't what I signed up for. I'm not, but that's what you signed up for. That's exactly what you signed up for. That right there. You know what I'm saying? And that was a hell of an experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can actually talk about that and not be ashamed, because it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, you feel me? Like, shit, that was my lifestyle. That's what I went through, you know what I'm saying? That's what made me into the man I am today, and I ain't ashamed to speak my truth, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I was on the dope, I had a baby stick. You hear me? Whenever I was on the dope, I had a baby stick, boy. For real. And shit, it is what it is. But, hey, you can't hide the truth, though, you feel me? And that's just real shit, bro. And, you know, hey, what I went through in life only made me grow. And also, it made me realize that maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, maybe I'm good on that, you know what I'm saying? Because that just ain't it, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you want to smash a bad one, you feel me? You in your mind, you overthinking it, like, yeah, I'm finna knock her ass down, but you on that dope. And then she go to pull it out to give you that guap, and that bit like this. She even give you the benefit of the doubt, be like, I know how dudes be on soft, and that bitch still like this. It's over with, bro. You might well go ahead and wrap that up. Facts. But look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man: guidance, knowledge, and wisdom, bro. And if it ain't that, man, I already knew what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Oh, now, man, I appreciate everybody who been rocking my videos. Man, I appreciate everybody who been liking, who been subscribing. If you commented, I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all love, you feel me? Everything is all love, you feel me? Like, I just appreciate that people rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Listening, taking their time out their day to listen to my story. All right? Now, we almost at the end of 2023. I told y'all at the beginning of 2023, I'm keeping my foot on y'all neck. And I'm not getting up at all. You feel me? So y'all just gonna have to deal with me. I don't care. Y'all just gonna have to deal with me. You hear me? 2024 coming up. And my foot gonna stay on y'all neck at all times. I'm just keeping it a bean, dog.